Morning, guys. Thank you so much for joining us at St George's Park, ahead of tomorrow's meeting with Brazil at the City of Manchester Stadium. Joined by Alex Greenwood, Sarina Wiegman. Anton, we'll kick off with you, if that's okay.
Sure, yeah, of course. Hi, Sarina. Hi, Alex. Nice to see you. Sarina, I understand there's a squad update this morning.
Yeah. Hannah Hampton's not available for tomorrow. She has a small elbow injury. She'll be assessed and see how that goes till Tuesday. Sophie Beckley came in. I think you already knew about Lotte. Not sure. Lotte went home too. She felt unwell, so she's recovering at home. And you already knew about Jess Park, I think.
Okay, well, so let's start with Hannah then. In that case. Small injury. She hasn't left the squad, or she has left the squad.
No, she's here. She'll be on the pitch. She'll be modified.
So does that mean a potential? It does mean a debut for one of the goalkeepers.
Yeah.
That must be quite exciting. And have you picked your number one for the game?
One
training session to go. Yes, I know.
I said, what are we going to say now? Because you know the answer. Yeah, I have made the decision, but as always, we have to get through this session, and then of course, I inform the team first. Before I inform you.
And another withdrawal at the back as well. So you're without quite a few senior defenders then for this one, in terms of either they've withdrawn or obviously retired. Is it a bit of a test of the squad then going into this game?
Yeah, well, of course, it's always a test, and I think it's really good that we have 4 friendlies over this couple of months. And what you also want to do is try out new things, see players, see different combinations. So that's a huge opportunity, and I think it's necessary to also, of course, because we have some injuries, and of course a retired player.
Is Lucy Bronze available? Is she ready to start?
Lucy Bronze is available, and she's still building. I think, as always, Lucy Bronze is ready to start. Whether she's going to start, you'll see tomorrow.
I know
it's funny, you're just trying to get the lineup.
I'm getting nothing out of you today. Obviously, Lucy Bronze has been named England's Player of the Year. Look, we know she's been incredible for England over the last decade plus, but why specifically this year has she been sort of named as the best player for England, do you think?
Yeah, I think her consistency and the way she expresses herself or conducts herself on the pitch and off the pitch, and she's so tough, and she has such a huge contribution. I think she impacts some of the players' lives just by helping them, supporting them whenever they need something, but at the same time she has great levels, of course, on the pitch, because that's the reason why I pick her. But when all these extras come with it, that really helps the team moving forward.
Alex, your international career has basically mirrored Lucy's as well. You've been side by side for pretty much all of it. So when she gets these kind of accolades, I suppose you're all pretty happy for it, but you probably more so than most.
Yeah, I think Lucy's a great person before footballer. I think Sarina just said that she does so much for the team that goes unnoticed from everybody else, and she definitely makes our lives a lot easier for sure.
I just want to know how it feels like being in the England camp, considering there's been change in the backroom staff, there's obviously new players coming in. Does it feel a bit different this time around?
A little bit different. Obviously, having fresh faces is always nice. I think new players coming in to have experience as well. But in terms of the backroom staff, they've been great so far. The training session's been really fun. It's been nice to get to know them off the pitch as well. So, yeah, so far so good. Back
at the Etihad Stadium, you know well, but will it be a little bit special for you walking out there, considering you're there pretty much every week?
Yeah, it will be. I think a lot of our players have some affiliation to Manchester, so it'll be nice for not just me, but a lot of our players in the team. But for me personally, yeah, going back to the Etihad will be really special and a really great occasion.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anton. We'll go to Joe. Thank you.
Hi, Sarina. I know how much you love talking about the captaincy. Can we read into the fact that Alex is sat next to you, that she will be your captain tomorrow?
No, Kira will be the captain tomorrow. Alex is also one of the captains. She's in the captain's group, but Kira's, when Leah's not available, Kira's the captain.
Thank you. We got a line. Great.
So you got, yeah, there you go. When she's starting.
When she comes on. You've obviously been in this position before where you've won the Euros multiple times and then gone into what's kind of seen as a new cycle. How easy is it to adapt that mentality to park what's happened and go again?
I think the players have, I think that's for everyone different. What we do always is, of course, celebrate. Of course, review what went well, what do we have to improve, what are the trends, and how are we going to move forward? Because time flies, and we want to move forward, and that's how we approach it to the players. And of course, the player will adapt to that in her own way, and we're trying to support. So, of course, don't ever push away what we have achieved, because that's very special, and we always cherish that. But we have to move forward too, and we have, of course, we are already moving forward because there's a game tomorrow, and of course we want to stay on top. And this is the occasion or the opportunity to try out things. What we did last year too, when we qualified for the Euros and we tried out things, and some things will probably go well and some will not go so well. But it gives information about players, about ourselves, about opponents. So it's good to play a country or countries that are outside of Europe too, to give some information. I think that would be very, very helpful and valuable moving forward.
Hi, Alex. I remember in 2022 when you first won the Euros, you said that when you reach a big goal or a big high like that, sometimes it's hard to go again a little bit because you've just done this amazing thing. What's it been like this time for you compared to 3 years ago?
Yeah, a little bit different, but I think just to reiterate what Sarina said, it's still important that we enjoy what we did in the summer. We haven't just turned up and forgot about it. We've talked about it. I think we'll continue to do that, but in the same breath, we're also focused on the next challenge, which is tomorrow, and the next 3 games after that.
Thank you. Sarina, in terms of the scheduling of this game, I think it's somewhere in the region of 45,000 tickets sold. It's not quite a sellout. It clashes with Manchester United playing, and also I'm told there's only one train back to London afterwards. Is there any frustration with the scheduling of the timing and where it is, and it's not been given a better chance to be a sellout?
I think, first of all, of course, it's disappointing that people cannot come because there's no trains, but we can't control that. I think the time, Saturday afternoon, that's an opportunity for families to come, and we know that lots of families come to our games, and now they have that opportunity. So that's really good. And yeah, what we also decide, we go a little bit around the country to serve also our fans a little bit more up north, and we go back to London and Southampton next month. So that's what we're trying to do, and hopefully enough people can come to the game. And of course we also hope that they can travel through the countries, and I know it's a pretty big country, England.
In terms of your opponents, Brazil, when you think of Brazilian football, you think of flair. What kind of a challenge does their style of football pose to this team tomorrow?
Yeah, they're very physical and athletic. They have a lot of pace up front. They can play football, but they also really want to play fast forward, some opportune game. So that will challenge us. And of course, you know, with the South American mentality, there will be a lot of flair. And well, we're trying to stay out of the fight a little bit and to play football. But they go one-on-one, and they want to challenge, and they want to get into those duels, but we're going to try to stay a little bit out of those duels.
Alex, sounds like you're going to be staying out of fights tomorrow. But in terms of the game itself, the football, what are you looking forward to most?
Yeah, challenging ourselves against an opposition we don't really get the chance to. I think it'd be a really good test for us to see where we're at, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Joe. We'll go to Kit at the time space.
Hi, Sarina. Hi, Alex. Sarina, can I go back to the players that are not here through injury? Obviously, it's not their fault that they can't be here with you, but when players miss a camp, how much are they at risk of maybe falling down the pecking order at all when they're not here?
Well, I think all the time we look at... It's helpful player when she's available, of course when she's healthy, when she's available and when she performs at her highest level. That makes the chance of selection as high as possible. And at the same time, some players have shown so much quality over time that they probably built some more credits than maybe others who just come in. So of course it's not nice when you're not available. First of all for the player herself, and for the club, and of course for country too, because we want all the players to be available, so we have lots of headaches to pick players. So yes, it's better when you're available, because then you can show yourself.
Can I also ask about something that happened last week? After you said that for England, Maya Letizier is primarily a right back for you, there was a bit of reaction on social media, Manchester United's official account highlighting how Maya had played mainly as a centre-back for United. What was your reaction to that social media activity?
Right now, I don't react on social media. But no, yes, I know, of course. I watch Maya all the time too, and I think she does a great job. And I think she does a great job for us too. I think how our team is built at the moment with the players we have, she's most likely to play right back. I also know she can, that's what I said too in the press conference, I think she can play as a right centre back, and she does a real good job for Manchester United, and she does a good job for us too. But that's how we as England, how I as a coach look at it at this moment in our team.
Okay, so just to be clear, you haven't been in touch with Man United at all about what they posted?
No.
Okay, thank you. Alex, nice to see you. I know the World Cup's still 2 years away, give or take, but as someone who so nearly won it in 2023 and knows what it's like to win a major tournament as well, how much of a motivating factor is potentially going all the way in 2027?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it is far away, like you said, and I wouldn't say it's at the forefront of my mind right now. There's so much to do before then, but I'd also be lying if I didn't say it'd be something I thought about and wanted to do. The team's also motivated to do that, but I think we take each step as it comes, and I think we have some challenges before then and quite a lot of preparation time as well.
And you also know from your experience that a squad can change a lot over 2 years. So how aware are you of the need to perform in every single camp, even for someone like you who's such an established player in the setup?
Yeah, it's important, of course. I think it's important because you need to remain consistent, remain fit and healthy to be available, but so much can change over the course of 2 years. For me personally, I just concentrate on my own performances and playing the best I can when I can.
Thank you.
Hey both. Sarina, you mentioned that experimentation is important and sometimes things go well, sometimes they don't. Obviously expectations...
That's also in normal games or competitive games, yeah.
Obviously expectations are high, but do you think there's not enough leeway given maybe from fans, from the media, to experimentation or even, losses and things like that? Do you think that, given the fact that this is a run of four friendlies, that everyone should just relax a little bit? Enjoy it.
That you are relaxed a little bit, or we.
I'm relaxed, but there's a lot of talk when you announce the squad about Maya should be she's a centre back, she must be a centre back, or this player must start over this player. Yeah, it just all feels a bit over the top, no?
Oh well, I can't control that, and I think we're so visible, so you all have your opinions, and that's okay. What I'm trying to do is do the best for the team and get the best team on the pitch. And also see things now in these 4 games, and that comes also with that. Of course, we always play to win, but now we also play to develop. And I think in every game you do develop, but where now sometimes I think I really want to see this player, no matter what the game goes. I want to see some of it, because we want to learn, and we have to qualify first. And it's all about in the tournament when you are set in things. Well, we also know in top sport that you might be set, but the next minute you're not set, and you have to make another decision, or you need to go into a scenario. That's how it goes, and I just try to stick in the bubble and know what we are doing and why we are doing it.
Yeah, I suppose so many managers and players say that they learn more from defeat than victory a lot of the times. It just feels like maybe there's not enough leeway for those learnings to happen sometimes, particularly when it's games that don't actually mean anything. Yeah,
I the word leeways I find a little bit hard, but that's why I didn't understand your first. No, I think you have to find opportunities, and you don't get that many opportunities anymore in international windows. So now we have these friendlies, and yes, of course, we want to win every single game, but it is now also an opportunity to try out things, and to see many things off players and off combinations. So that's what we're going to try to do, because it might be the last period too. You don't know what happens in the future towards the World Cup.
Thanks, Alex. Obviously, you mentioned that the coaching staff look differently, and you're kind of enjoying getting to know the new people in the roles. What have the sessions been like? Are they very different? What kind of uniqueness are they bringing to things? Are the drills different? Is it really similar? And kind of just more characters that are different. Like, what's it looking like?
Yeah, new voices are always different. We haven't changed significantly. But yeah, always having fresh faces is nice, and I think the players react to that as well, and see it as a bit of a challenge too. So I think it's been, like I said, really positive at the moment.
Nice one, thanks.
Thanks. We'll go across to Catherine at Telegraph. Thank you.
Hi, Sarina. Last time England played Brazil, obviously Pia Sundhage was the manager, and I think she mentioned that Brazil didn't have under 15 teams at the time and didn't have quite a lot of different age groups. I think I'm right in saying they do have that now, and that they've kind of progressed a little bit. How important is it when a country is hosting a big tournament in 2 years' time that they make that progression and have obviously kind of moved forward from 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think, of course, when they got the tournament, they have to step up and they have to get the things right. So I think that's really good. We all know that as soon as you get a tournament, that gives a boost in the country. And we also know that Brazil is an absolute football country. And I think when the tournament is there, that will absolutely give a boost. Not only in Brazil, but I think in South America and worldwide, it's going to be so visible again. And it just, it will keep growing and growing and growing. So I think the commitment now, and for now, but also in the future, that is a continuous commitment and development. That's very important.
Also, how impressed have you been with Brazil in recent years? Because they've obviously got a silver medal at the Olympics, won the Copa America, quite a crazy final. How have you kind of seen their development as a team over the last few years?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of improvement. They're really hard to beat, and they play very energetic and very physical and forward. They really want to press forwards, and they're doing really well. That's what we've seen. So it's going to be a huge challenge tomorrow, but I'm excited about it.
Thanks, Catherine. Next to you. Thank you.
Hi both. Sarina, the last time your team played Brazil was in the 2023 finalissima. How do you feel the squad has evolved since then?
Yeah, I think both squads have evolved a lot. I expect a total different game than we had then. I think that time we had two different halves. They played in two different shapes also. One was a little bit easier for us and the other one caused us some problems. But we both have moved on a lot. So I expect a total different game tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any final questions? If not, we'll take a final one there. Yeah.
Hi, Sarina.
Hi.
Emma Hayes said last night that European teams pose a very different challenge. I guess, do you agree? And I think you've already touched on the different challenge that Brazil pose. But how important is it to adjust and get used to these different teams outside of Europe as we look ahead to this new phase and the World Cup?
Yeah, I think that's really good to have. So you have experienced that and you can prepare better for the next time you play them. Overall, I think Brazil and the countries there, they play a little more transitional than we play a little less, not everyone, but a little less direct. While they can play possession game too, so don't take me wrong on that. But yeah, it's really good to get that in front of you, so we can experience that, we can improve on that, and learn from it.
Okay, thanks everyone. See many of you in Manchester tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.